Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FAS. And I'm pretty darn sure I forgot to do some- oh wait, I remember what it is now. Let's see, do you even have what I want? Because if you don't, I might have screwed it up. Pretty sure I might have- oh boy. Oh, it was Mitsuru, not Akihiko, right. Also, I think I might be getting sick again, guys, so if you hear me sniffling, I'm gonna try and edit that out, but if I fail, then I am sorry. Because I've been coughing a lot, runny nose, it's just miserable here. But yeah, we got the triangle sword. Well, I guess, but... that's great and all, but it's not really needed. I don't know why we just cut to black. I'm guessing that's to signify she handed us the sword. I don't know who carries one of these things around. She must be carrying it in her... pocket. I have a few ideas on where she could be keeping it, but that is a question for smarter men than I. And by the laws of anime and manga, you do not question such things lest you be punched in the face, usually. So we're going to Polonium Mall, because it's Tuesday and we're going to the virtual horror at the GameStop. I'm getting better at saying that word. Slowly but surely, I'm getting better at it. So he won't talk to us unless we're smooth, which I believe we are, what, one away from that? We are unpolished. I don't know if there's 3 or 4 smooth. But, well, we're going to the arcade. Because I think this is the night. At least according to this piece of paper it is. If it's not, then this paper's lying. Horror House. I thought I was getting better at saying it, apparently I'm not. Eventually, I would think somewhat soon we should be going up to 4, but that's just winging it. Don't you just love it when you're right about things like that? Then you look like you're smart. So now we have enough for the next social link. I don't remember which one that is, but we still need to get to 6. We're tired, we don't seem to be feeling well. Oh, excuse me. It's Tuesday, so... we'll try studying. Because I was going to say, well, it's Tuesday. I got a whole week if I want to, get back into fighting shape by the time we go to Tartarus again. Really, I just want the knowledge. You're too tired and you can't seem to focus. Yep, that was just a waste of time. That's the risk you roll when you try and study tired. But at least on the plus side, if I remember to do it, because I remember what I forgot to do now. I forgot to try the nurse's office. That's what it was. I even mentioned it before. Oh, I'm not sick. That's like one of the things you never want to say. Oh, I'm not sick. And that ranks up there with the questions you don't want to ask, like, what's that smell? You never really want to have to ask that question in your lifetime. And if you do, you'll know why you don't want to ask it. But, oh, I'm not sick. Who the hell are you? Oh, I forgot Bebe's right there. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've done that social link. I thought he was always in the home ec room. Okay, well, I have a few choices. I would like to get the strength social link up. Just as a matter of unlocking the next one. I think she unlocks the monk, I believe. I think I only have... I look at this up every time and I never remember. Chariot, Lovers, Justice... Lovers. We don't need Pixie anymore, really, but... okay, fine, we'll go with Yuko, because why not? I'd like to unlock the next social link so I can start the next one. Sure, accept the offer. One of my favorite school social links, besides Chihiro. I'm noticing a trend here, that the school social links, I usually like the ladies. Oh well. This just seems like a loaded conversation waiting to happen. I don't appreciate this. I mean, has this, topic ever been good for guys that are out on dates? You know how much the lady's eating? It never turns out well. Unless she actually has a sense of humor, which is sometimes rare. I'm not gonna paint all... let's see. Do you think I eat too much? Not really. I mean, if that answer wasn't obvious, congratulations, you'll never have a girlfriend, but... or you just don't mind people's feelings. I guess that's your prerogative, but I'm not going to assume the worst in you. I'm going to assume we're all nice, decent people here. Oh, excuse me. You know, the pity party it's kind of nice. What a thing to say. Oh, let's just take on the silver tongue while we're at it. Well, alright, fine. I don't know how to take a compliment either. Oh well. I mean, Yuko's storyline's nice. It's kind of a, I don't want to say girl next door type of relationship, but I don't know. Actually, I think I was trying to think of something else I could say, but it's a date. What more do you want me to say here? No, excuse me again. I do think I'm getting sick, though. Alright, well, that date's done, and now we should be 3. Wait, was I 2 or 3? I think I was 2, because 3 unlocks the monk, doesn't it? I guess we'll see tonight if it unlocks the monk. Actually, I don't know what days the monk's available. We'll see, though. I seem to want to say it was during the weekends, so I don't think he'd even be there today. Because he's at the club, and the club, you would think, would be weekends. You're still just casual acquaintances. The game doesn't want you to get too big for your, well, a lot of people use the term big for your britches, but I always hated the word britches. That's like a word that's only around where I come from, like I grew up. Yeah, let's go. I don't know if it makes a difference what you say there or not. I really do need to start trying to get like a variety of Persona though, because I'm really suffering not getting those bonuses. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but if you want to get an easier 100%, you pretty much have to match Personas after a certain rank. Usually it's around rank 3 or 4 of a social link, but not always. Oh my crap, I need to go give that thing to Elizabeth now. And come to think of it, I think I have to go to Tartarus like more often if I want to get that second document in time. I think, because that's like what, 6/6 the deadline was? Oh crap. I don't know if I'll be able to do that by just going the one time a week. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off or not. We'll see, because that's, let's see, 30 days in May. Trying to work how many days that'd be, what, 9 days? 9 or 10 days, depending. Let's see, how much, well, I think I only got like, what, 2 items or something, like, consumable items? I don't think this is really worth it. I'm gonna guess dye. And I don't mean go dye, I mean the blue dye. 1, I look attractive in blue. 2, I look presentable. I would have to go with 1. But then again, I prefer not to offend people. Yeah, I think they think she realizes people are gonna lie to that one. Protection sutures, I have never used one in my entirety ever playing this game. Probably a shortcoming of my own. That one's long past, can't get that one anymore. I would really like to have Juzumaru myself, but it's a little late for it now. She still doesn't want to go on a date. You might have to do the documents. Oh crap. I don't remember if you have to do the documents or not. You might have to. Did the first one show up after I completed the document? Because if it did, I really need to step up my game on that one and just plow through Tartarus. That's worrying me now. I want to go karaokeing, because I've been slacking on the courage, but on the other hand, fine, we'll just go karaokeing tonight. Really should have looked that up before we went here, though. Would have been the smart thing to do. I'm not above looking stuff up for, games I've already played, but if it's a new game, I don't. But since I've played this so long, I really don't care about looking stuff up for it. We're going to study, because we didn't really do very well last night studying. Hopefully I'll hit level 3 sometime soon here if I have a hope in hell of getting through like 4 or 5 by the time the next tests show up. I think for the next one you have to have like, what, a 5 to get number 1? You maybe 4. I don't know if it goes 2, 4, 6 or if it goes 3, 5, and 6. I don't remember. I know the last one you have to have a 6 to get the number 1 spot though. About what? It's a perfectly acceptable question. Alright, her. Well, we haven't even seen her face, so I'm not sure how I can comment on that. That's some alpha male crap right there. Nothing wrong with being an alpha male, it's just usually they're kind of looked at as being dicks. A lot of times due to their nature. Let me guess. This is going to be a question, isn't it? Oh boy, this guy's a quack. I remember this. Well, I guess that's not really nice to say because a lot of people might actually practice what he teaches here, but I don't know. He just does not align with my personal beliefs, so I guess by instinct I just call him a quack. I mean, he goes into a lot of like shamanism and things like that, but yeah, you can just tell from the nurses event this guy's not all there. The basics of magic. Who can use magic? Oh boy, well, here we go. Seriously, why is this being taught in like a modern day classroom? I can see if this was like 1800 or something, but we're just gonna go on the assumption this is a history lesson. Okay, this is not like how to do magic or anything like that. Realistically, that's about the only way I'm gonna take this guy anywhere near seriously. Because if you start mentioning the black arts and magic in common day, like, people are either going to think that you are not right all in the head, or you are a very superstitious, supernatural person. And I don't mean that as in he actually can't do magic. I mean that as in he's very... they believe in a lot of stuff. Which is nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, generally speaking, you don't get up in front of a pulpit and start lecturing about it. Unless that's your job, which I guess in his case it is. I'm staying awake even though this is total, well, waste of time, but I'll stay awake. Meditating. Meditating is a completely different thing. Meditating actually has, you know, physical effects, but... well, that's rich coming from me, the guy who's like, I'll never meditate, that's too much work. Never have, probably never will, unless I meet a girl who's, like, big into that. Because I preferred, if I'm gonna sit there and rest, to do it the way naturally, or, you know, the world naturally intended. Sitting on my butt playing video games all day. Yes, sir. That's the way to deal with your problems. That is the way to deal with them. Oh boy. Okay, I always look this up. I never do this otherwise. I'm not very far with Chihiro, apparently, but is today a day I can actually hang out with? There's the question. I don't remember Thursdays. Yes, it is. Alright, fine. Sure, why not? I actually have angels, so this is like the one that I'm actually, you know, doing it the right way. And then we'll call it tonight, because I really need to look up to see if I need to do those document things to date with Elizabeth. Oh boy, I remember this event. I mean, is there ever a good event in a library? I know somebody's gonna say, yes, reading actually makes you smarter, so it's a good event, but... you know, I just never was a library man. I was always a PDF man. I know some people are gonna say, what the hell's a PDF? Well, then you obviously have never taken college courses online. Or even been online. But yeah, I was never... well, I actually was a reader, just not usually academic textbooks. Now we're getting way off topic here. Ah, that's good old-fashioned jealousy right there. That and they don't really want to study. Or maybe that wasn't jealousy, that's just... I don't know what that is. You're in a relationship because you don't want other people flirting? I think we have a word for that in the English language, but I probably should refrain from using it. Usually you don't say that in polite company. And I like to imagine all of you out there are polite company. Oh yes, I forgot about this little personality quirk with Chihiro. Oh boy. Where did they go? I don't really remember what to say here. Oh boy. And in situations like these with Chihiro, you can really get in some trouble. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna admit it, I looked it up. It's apparently good to play the sycophant here. How rude. Because if you try and go against the grain this early in the relationship, it's just not gonna work. Actually, I don't remember if you can or not, but yeah. Oh boy. This isn't gonna end well. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? I agree. Yeah, don't just go asking stuff like that when everybody's already looking at you. I'm totally not just saying that for the peer pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. You probably shouldn't. See, these are the moments with Chihiro that I really like. She does care about you, even though you're not really together yet. But you can tell that she does have a soft spot for you. Even though she's a little bit vocal against, public displays of affection. I'm kind of the same way. Though not to the point of getting mad and causing a scene. But, we each have our individual personality quirks, I like to think. And part of getting together with someone is learning to accept them. Let's see here. How long have I been recording? It doesn't seem like I've been recording that long, that's why I don't really want to just do that. I guess I could just look it up real quick and then cut forward. Problem with that is it makes processing a lot longer, depending how long I have to look it up. Well, I guess I'll just look it up now, because I don't want to waste a potential, thing here. Number of victims seems to be on the rise again. That's a subtle hint. Look at the number on the top right. Closer it gets to 0, the more incidents that occur, and then when you beat them, the incidents lower again. I guess that's kind of a spoiler, but it happened last time. Logical thinking would be it happened again that same way. And I'm just telling you that it will. If we do nothing, then everyone will eventually join the lost. Would it really be such a terrible word then? Nobody would care one way or the other. I'm pretty sure that's the villain's way of thinking as well. It's probably pretty bad that that's my first way of thinking, isn't it? Seriously, it's like the same argument people use with the zombie Armageddon. Would it really be so bad we'd all be zombies? It'd just be another way of living. Okay, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Okay, that didn't actually take all that long. What it said was... Well, actually, they didn't say anything about the request, so I'm gonna assume that's fine. We don't have to go to get the document unless I really want that. Which, speaking of which, I really should have looked at the reward for that. The reason you really want to try and get the documents, though, is that I think if you forget one document, I don't think you can get the quest for the next document. Which is, a bummer. I think that's the first time I used that word in 5 years. Barak, why do you remember the last time you remembered a word like that? I don't know. I don't have a good reason. I just know that. Alright, well, let's see here. What was the reward for it? I don't remember it being that good, but maybe it was. Let's see. Balm of Life. Are you freaking serious? You want me to bust my butt to try and get up like 3 bosses for a Balm of Life that I'm probably going to be using like 5 to get there in the first place? That's not my priority. I mean, crap, dude, I could go to the frickin' pharmacy and buy, like, one for, I don't know, for like 1,500 yen. That is a lot of money at this point, to be fair, but... Yeah, that's not my prerogative right now. So, it's Thursday, so we're going to karaoke again. Actually, how long have I been recording? That's a good question. Holy crap, it's been 20 minutes already? That can't possibly be right. Darn it. Okay, before we go, I want to see if that dude's in here now. You'll know him when you see him. He reminds me of Tarukane from Yu Yu Hakusho, and a lot of people just went, what the hell did you just say? Okay, he's not here yet. And a lot of people just went, what the hell did you just say? That's a name. One of the ugliest characters in all of anime history, I might add. Seriously, look up Tarukane, Yu Yu Hakusho. But be prepared to prepare that makes sense. Be prepared for brain bleach you're gonna need afterwards, though. The man is horrifically disfigured. I don't mind saying that about a fictional character, just don't bring in, real people into the equation and we'll be fine. But anyway, I'm gonna save here real quick, because I didn't think I'd been recording this long, but apparently I have. Okay guys, I'm gonna go lay down for a bit. I've been coughing a lot during this recording, so... Oh, excuse me again. Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down, but thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this in some way, shape, or form. And as always, if you'd like to help support the channel and help it grow, you may wish to like or even subscribe for easier access to future videos. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or what have you, please feel free to put them in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Farewell everyone, until next time.